really a multi-step process that we're following. What we did was we met as a culture committee and decided, first of all, that this was an initiative we wanted to undertake. Then from there, we worked with the service line picks to have them identify a number of different individuals across different locations that would be good to serve on a committee like this.
So we need to have the kinds of values that really differentiate us in the marketplace and show people who we are and why we're different from another accounting firm. But then also, that are things that we're really going to be able to live by and measure ourselves by.
During the session, we focused on two key questions. What do we already do well that has led to our current vibrant culture? Or simply, who is Weaver today? And two, who do we believe Weaver is becoming? After the session, our moderator, Adam Jones, summarized the findings into the top characteristics that the committee felt were important to include in the firm's core values. From there, another team, including marketing and various firm leaders, took an in-depth look at the results, reviewing and refining through several iterations. The review and refining process went on for several weeks and 6 iterations before we settled on the final 8 values. As we worked through the session findings, we dug in, asking what each result really meant. It was important to get really specific with what the Core Values Committee expressed. Because the committee expressed that integrity was a non-negotiable value, we wanted to make that clear in the final statement. Act with integrity, no matter what, better captured the intensity with which the committee felt it was important to have integrity. Adding qualifying words such as act with and no matter what tells a more vibrant story and helps the value come to life. Kept too short, the themes could also be left too vague and too open to interpretation. Although there was nothing inherently wrong with leaving room for interpretation, we heard clear themes that we felt could be expressed through more specific values. For example, serve one another was a clear theme from the brainstorming session. At Weaver, serving one another had 3 distinct meanings. We felt these distinctions were important enough and different enough to create individual values. They all relate to serving one another. As part of this process, we also studied best practices and thought leadership and tested each value. All 3 committees agreed upon these 8 values before we declared them final.
At other firms, very large firms, for example, you don't necessarily get the opportunity to be able to affect things as core to a company as the core values. And so we've got a number of people here that are literally sitting in a room down the hallway working on what our core values are going to be going forward. That's very exciting for those people that are in that room. They're getting to have a very direct and meaningful impact on the place that they work.